Oprah Winfrey became the richest woman in television history. Not by chance, not by playing it safe, but by turning her voice into a brand and her brand into ownership. In this video, we'll break down how she rose from poverty to becoming one of the most powerful businesswomen of all time. This isn't just a success story, it's a blueprint for building wealth, influence, and freedom. Most people chase jobs, titles, and raises, but Oprah played a different game. While others worked for platforms, she owned hers. She didn't just show up on TV, she controlled what went out and what came back in. She turned a media career into an empire. By thinking long-term, negotiating ownership, and protecting her voice, if you want to build lasting wealth, you need to stop trading your time for visibility and start learning how to own your lane. Let's break it down. Oprah was born into poverty in rural Mississippi, raised by a single teenage mother, surrounded by hardship and often overlooked. But she didn't wait for permission. She worked her way into radio, then local news, and finally landed a role in a struggling talk show that no one believed in. She transformed it, and herself, into a national phenomenon. Her rise wasn't fast, but it was relentless. The lesson: where you start doesn't define where you end up. If you stay consistent and know how to seize opportunity when it shows up. The Oprah Winfrey Show wasn't just daytime TV, it was a platform. She didn't just host conversations, she shaped them. She built trust with millions of viewers, and then leveraged that trust into books, interviews, product deals, and cultural influence. The show became a gateway, a launchpad for everything she built after. She wasn't just creating content, she was building capital. Social, emotional, and eventually financial. Talk made her famous, but strategy made her rich. Most talk show hosts work for a paycheck. Oprah negotiated for ownership. Instead of just taking a salary, she secured a share of the syndication profits. That meant every time her show aired, she got paid. Not once, not hourly, but over and over again. That single move turned her from an employee into a businesswoman and opened the door to real wealth. Ownership isn't flashy, but it's the difference between making money and building freedom. Then she made another bold move. She launched Harpo Productions. Oprah spelled backwards. It wasn't just a creative label, it was a strategic power play. Now, she didn't just star in the show, she owned the show, produced the content, and controlled the profits. That meant she could greenlight projects, protect her brand, and choose what the world saw. Harpo turned her into the boss behind the scenes, and gave her something even more valuable than visibility: control. People didn't just watch Oprah, they trusted her. When she recommended a book, it became a bestseller. When she backed a brand, sales exploded. That level of trust, it's priceless. And she didn't waste it. She leveraged it, carefully, intentionally, and always with her values in mind. Trust became a currency, and she used it to create products, partnerships, and platforms that built wealth without ever selling out her audience. Oprah didn't just promote companies, she partnered with them. She invested in Weight Watchers and became its most powerful spokesperson. She launched OW, her own television network, and collaborated with Apple to bring her voice to streaming. In every deal, she kept equity, influence, and integrity. She didn't take every offer, she took the right ones, the ones aligned with her mission. Because true power isn't about saying yes to everything. It's about knowing when to say no. While most people rely on a single paycheck, Oprah built multiple income streams. She made money from her talk show, yes, but also from books, magazines, movie production, speaking engagements, licensing deals, and investments. She didn't just diversify for safety, she diversified for scale. Each stream supported the others, and together, they created a financial engine that never stops running. That's not luck. That S-design. When the money started coming in, Oprah didn't spend like a celebrity. She reinvested like a founder. She grew Harpo. She funded OW. She bought real estate and built long-term partnerships. Instead of flashing wealth, she compounded it. Because she wasn't chasing attention, she was building legacy. And that only happens when you stop asking, "What can I buy?" and start asking, "What can I build?" Oprah was offered everything: endorsements, appearances, fast money, but she said no more than she said yes, because she understood something most people don't. Every yes comes with a cost, and every distraction pulls you off track. She chose discipline over impulse, vision over validation, and long-term wealth over short-term noise. That's the mindset that separates the rich from the legendary. You don't need to be Oprah to follow her model. You just need to build something real, a platform that reflects your values, a message that builds trust, and a business that pays you for being you. With purpose and strategy, start where you are. Speak with clarity. Own your voice and turn it into leverage. Because the moment you stop waiting for permission is the moment you start building your freedom. Oprah didn't just chase success. She built it with clarity, control, and conviction. She didn't wait for opportunities. She created them. And what made her rich wasn't her fame. It was her focus. The same principles she used are available to you. Discipline, ownership, long-term thinking. It's not about being loud. It's about being deliberate. If this video shifted how you see money, purpose, and power, like the video, subscribe to Rise to Riches, and comment below. What's the first Oprah principle you'll apply in your own life? You don't need to be a celebrity to build a legacy. You just need the mindset to own your voice, the discipline to build with purpose, and the courage to keep going. Build trust, play the long game, and rise to riches.